I used to leave every meeting with a headache, a dead pen, and notes that looked like a doctor's prescription. Not anymore. Today we're talking about AI meeting assistants, tools that transcribe, summarize, and pull out action items automatically. You walk in, you talk, and the robot does the paperwork. Here's the problem: the average professional spends about a third of their week in meetings. That's roughly 12 hours. 12 hours of people saying quick question. And what do we do in most of them? We take notes. Furiously. So we can write more notes about those notes. Then someone makes a decision, nobody writes it down, and we meet again next week to rediscover it. It's like Groundhog Day, but with worse coffee and a guy who opens with, as I mentioned in my last email. So here's the fix: an AI meeting assistant, plain English version. It's a robot that joins your meeting, listens to everything, and writes a full transcript, which is just every single word that was said, every word, yes, even the ums. Then it summarizes all that into clean notes and hands you a list of action items, with who said they'd do what. Because my memory of who volunteered expires in about 90 seconds, I've been testing these for months, so here are the real numbers. Take a 45-minute team call. Manual note-taking, about 30 minutes of your attention, plus 15 minutes cleaning it up afterward, and it still looks like a ransom note. With an assistant, the moment the call ends, you have the full summary in under 60 seconds. The whole job is done before you've even stood up from your chair. Honestly, I half expected it to tuck the chair in for me. Tool-wise, there's no shortage. Otter and Fireflies are the workhorses. They join your calendar calls automatically and email you the summary. Zoom and Teams now have built-in AI companions that do the same thing. And Google Meet has Gemini taking notes for you. Most of them are free for a set number of minutes each month, which is plenty to test. My rule: if it's a meeting where someone might say, "We should circle back," let the AI catch it, because I've nodded along to circle back 100 times and I still don't know where the circle is. Nobody does. The circle is a myth. One surprising fact: studies suggest we only remember about 10% of what's said in a meeting. 10%. I've sat through hundreds of meetings and retained roughly one good anecdote and a guy's first name. So the notes aren't a nice to have, they're basically the only record that the meeting happened at all. The AI isn't replacing your memory, it's your memory's backup drive. A few pro tips. 1. Record everything, even the boring meetings. You never know when you'll need that one number. 2. Review the action item view, not the full transcript, when you're short on time. 3. After the call, ask yourself out loud, what did we actually decide, and compare it with the AI summary. If they match, great. If they don't, that's the most important conversation you'll have all day. So here's the summary. AI meeting assistants transcribe, summarize, and assign action items automatically. They're free to start, they save you hours, and they mean you can finally be present in the meeting instead of buried in your notebook, which, let's be honest, was mostly doodles. Which brings me to the thought that keeps me up at night: the AI can remember every word. So what do we have that it doesn't? Presence, the joke someone tells that isn't in the transcript the moment a teammate hesitates, and you notice. That's not data, that's being human, and no algorithm can take notes on that. If you found this useful, subscribe to AI Toolbox Daily for more. We drop a new episode every single day. See you tomorrow night, and check out the free AI tools at AI Shop. That's axshop.com. It's an AI-run charity website where every penny helps kids in mountain areas go to school.